Okay, today we're kicking off our roundtable research unit. And so the first thing that we're going to be doing is we are going to create our groups, and we are also going to select which date each person is going to be presenting for their groups in this project. In weeks 2 through 5, we'll be having our roundtable discussions. So you'll be selecting articles that you will be presenting with your group members and leading a discussion. And we'll go over the details of what that actually entails here in just a moment. So individual requirements. Prior to the discussion, you will select an article that's interesting to you on some kind of interesting topic that's hitting the news currently. So it should be something that could be debatable, that somebody would have an opinion on, that could be multiple ways. So you don't want something that everybody would necessarily take the same position or agree upon it. So you want to make sure that there's something that you could actually discuss with your group. You'll create either Cornell notes or you'll annotate your article and upload that prior to the actual discussion day. There's a summary template that you will complete, and I'll share that template with you as well. And then you will prepare questions to lead your group in a discussion that will take place for about 8 to 10 minutes on discussion day. Then you will post by midnight on Wednesday, prior to the roundtable discussion on Thursday. You will post all of these items: the actual article, the either Cornell notes or the annotations, the summary, and then your questions that you're planning to use to lead the discussion the following day. During the discussion, your requirements are orally, you need to share the summary of your article so everybody understands. They're not going to take the time to read the entire article, so you need to do a nice job of summarizing it for them so that they can have an intelligent conversation about it. You're going to lead an 8 to 10 minute discussion on the topic of the article, and then you'll also be taking notes on your members' comments while you're actually discussing. So everybody will be actively engaged. You need to facilitate a discussion that involves each member of the group, and then ask follow-on and clarifying questions for the members as the discussion unfolds. Note that 5 points of your discussion score out of the 50 will be from the group feedback that your group provides on the feedback form. That is linked here, and I will share this presentation with you as well as the video so that you can see exactly how you will be assessed by your peers. And you'll be filling that form out for your peers on days when they're presenting and you are not. After the discussion, you will use the feedback form from the group, feedback from the group, that the notes that you took during the discussion, and write a 1 to 2 page reflection of the discussion. Be sure to include the following: the MLA citation of the article, the main observations of the group using specific names and comments that each one of your group members shared with you during the discussion, and then your final summation of the topic. Your idea or your perspective may have changed. If it changed in some kind of way based on the discussion, I want to know that. How were you more enlightened at the end of the discussion than you were maybe coming into it? What kind of different viewpoints did your members bring up that maybe you hadn't considered prior to leading the discussion? That will be due on midnight on the Monday following the discussion, which you did on Thursday in class. Group requirements during discussions: be actively engaged in listening to the presentation of the article, and then ask for clarification when needed. You need to provide thoughtful responses to the presenter's questions, challenge any biases of the presenter, the article, and also possibly any other group members in a respectful manner that leads to quality discussions. It's fine for you to have different perspectives and maybe not to see everything eye to eye, but just make sure that you are being respectful in your discussion of the topic. All right, then finally, you will complete the feedback form on completion of the discussion, where you need to give a little bit of information about what you learned. What do you know now that you didn't know prior to the start of the discussion? In week 6, on the discussion day, there will be group requirements for the presentation day, and this rubric is listed right here, so you can take a look. Each one of you will be presenting one of your favorite articles on the group discussion day. So in an 8 to 10 minute presentation of the best of the articles, each group member will select one that they particularly liked that they want to share with the class. Obviously, this isn't a discussion format because um, it will be more of a presentation format than it was for your actual discussions. So you have some time to consider what elements of the article that you felt were most poignant, that your group discussed, that you really enjoyed, and what would be most meaningful for your group as they're watching this. I'm sorry, for the class as they're watching this. And then finally, for resolving conflict, first, if any conflicts that evolve over the course of the next 6 weeks, speak to the member with whom you have an issue, search for some common ground to try to find a solution to that problem. If this doesn't resolve the issue, then lead a discussion with the entire group, the 3 to 4 of you, to see if you can find a viable solution to whatever is going on that is causing this problem to begin with. And then if that doesn't work, you can complete the lost luggage form, which is also shared on this presentation, to involve the teacher, me, in this matter. And I will see if I can try to get to the bottom of it by speaking with the individuals involved, see if we can get to a proper resolution to whatever is happening with your group. I just don't want anybody to feel like they're stuck in a situation where somebody maybe isn't pulling their weight. Everybody is going to be held accountable for participating in the actual discussions, whether they're presenting or they're a group member that's supposed to be involved in the discussion. And then with the final group project, everybody will be presenting on that as well. So I want to make sure that everybody feels like everybody is accountable for the work that they need to contribute. And so that is the kickoff for the Roundtable Research Unit, and I look forward to hearing what kinds of really hot topics that are in the news that you will find interesting and want to share with the class. So keep in mind that we will be doing a persuasive research topic at the end of this. By week 5, you will have selected your topic. So if there's something that's really interesting to you, you may want to try to customize the articles that you select for the roundtable so that you can use them also for your research paper topic. Maybe somebody in your group presents something that's interesting to you and you decide to take that topic, that's fine too. Just keep in mind that we are heading towards a larger research paper project, so just be looking for something that might be interesting that would hold your attention for that next unit. All right, I look forward to hearing what you have to share.